Hey guys. Before I start this video, just know that this rant, along with every rant on my channel from now on, will go more into depth than a normal go-in-a-minute-styled rant. This is one of the biggest flaws with rants, so I want to actually show the reasons why I dislike a certain piece of media. Anyway, let's go. Paper Mario Sticker Star is a 3DS game released by Nintendo and Intelligent Systems in 2012, and is the fourth installment of the Paper Mario series. I love this game. I know this is a rant, but I used to play this game as a kid. It genuinely got me through some rough times, like my mom's death. I have good memories with it. But this game is not without flaws. For a Paper Mario game, this just doesn't hit as well as something like the Thousand-Year Door would, or even the Origami King. This game made some of the most baffling and careless design choices that any Nintendo game, hell, any video game in general, would ever make. Let me say why. Here is one of them. The story. Paper Mario 64 had a great story, TTYD had the best characters, and Super Paper Mario was one of the most incredible stories in Nintendo history. And they decided to tell an awful story for this game. There's no emotion, no character arcs, and no original plot. It's literally just an adaptation of a typical Mario game. Bowser destroys a sticker comet, and kidnaps Peach. Then this stupid bitch Kirsty comes in and bitches at Mario. We'll talk about her later. Then the game becomes a fetch quest. Look, I know this game is a Mario game, but seriously? A Paper Mario game without a story is like the United States without New York City. It's just weird. And this game has a poor variety of locations too. It's only grasslands, desert, forest, snow, volcano, etc. It's somehow even less creative than New Super Mario Bros. The other games had variety. Boggly Woods, Shy Guy's Toy Box, hell, the underwear is named in a way that is much more creative than any part of a place in Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's not bad to play it safe, but at least do something, anything, just a single world, that does something unique. Maybe a music world? An autumn-themed world? Just one thing. Now here's something any Paper Mario fan should have seen coming from a mile away. The next point is about the battle system. And oh my god, is it fucked up. Because of the controversial combat system of Super Paper Mario, Nintendo brought back turn-based battles, but they just had to be Nintendo and try to innovate. It failed miserably. This is your health. Obviously, if you run out, you die. Nothing questionable there. The enemy's health is also shown. The only complaint I have is minor, that being I wish that I could see each enemy's health separately. It's not too big of a deal though. These, however, are one of the most poorly executed ideas of Nintendo history. These are stickers, and you use them for your attacks. You can jump, hammer, use a mushroom, etc. These stickers are actually terrible however. This is because they are consumable, and if you run out, you can no longer attack. If you don't run, it's game over. And the worst part? Your album limits the amount of stickers you can collect. It would be better if the game let you keep all of your stickers, but you can only have so many. Another problem is that for boss fights, you need a specific thing sticker. I don't have a problem with thing stickers, but they never tell you what to bring to the boss fights. And you wanna know how much experience points you gain from completing these fights? 0. None. Nada. Zilch. Nothing. There's no point in completing battles. Seriously. Just skip every single fight and save your stickers for bosses. There's no penalty for that. Seriously? Paper Mario had one of the best battle systems in Nintendo history. TTYD, while not perfect, expanded the system and made it fun. Why can't they recycle one of those? Okay, so the game is clearly not the best, but at least it has good characters, right? Nope. It has one single new character, and she is a horrible one. She is an absolute bitch, and almost ruined the game for me. Everyone, meet Kirsty. Let me explain her character arc. Despite not having much of a plot, there are major spoilers ahead. Leave to avoid them in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the second we meet her, she bitches at Mario. She blames him for everything that happened, despite her clearly knowing who Mario is, and that someone else caused it. You could argue that she was angry because she was scared and panicking, which, okay, that's fair. But blaming Mario for this, even after being corrected, is contextually incorrect. But what's worse is that she orders Mario around like her fucking slave, and uses the excuse that she's too feminine to help Mario. It's not the 1800s. It's 2012. One moment that pissed me off is in a forest level. In this level, we lose Kirsty and need to find her to progress. First of all, I would have just left that stupid bitch to rot and give her what she deserves. Good riddance. But more importantly, when she is rescued, she has the audacity, the absolute audacity, to bitch at us and say we needed to be quicker. Fuck you, Kirsty, you royal ass narcissist. If I were Mario, I would have just stuck you back on a wall and left. You are an absolute psychopath. And you wanna know the worst part? She doesn't ever redeem herself. She had 38 levels of the game to do so, but she failed miserably. And get this. On the final boss, which is a poorly planned buzzer battle, she actually sacrifices herself, and gives the most unsatisfying apology in Paper Mario history. Hell nah. Don't apologize to Mario for helping her, apologize to him for being a rude, narcissistic, unhelpful little bitch, and for helping to ruin the future of the Paper Mario series. So now we know exactly what's wrong with this game. Now the question is how to make it good. First of all, write a better story. Duh. If you're gonna do the typical Bowser kidnaps Peach story, at least make it original. Hell, maybe Kirsty could help Bowser secretly, blindsiding Mario and having the potential for an amazing plot twist. Secondly, experiment with the worlds. For example, the Enig Mansion, while based on a Ghost House level, is still an amazing level, and even Sticker Star haters admit they liked it. Next, for the battle system, at least have experience points that can increase health and also your album, and also have permanent attacks for your standard jump and hammer. Lastly, add memorable characters. I know that the development team couldn't modify Mario characters, but if the Origami King could make me cry over a Bob-omb, so could of this game. That was actually fun ranting on something I was passionate about. Maybe I'll do a rant series so I can make quick content for filler, although the quality will still be there. Anyways, for more rants like these, please like and subscribe. I also read comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.